Thanks for watching Channel 16. Now to our Middle Eastern correspondent, Jenny Richards, who's been in the north of the region for the past 3 days. Jenny, there's been some heavy fighting. What is the atmosphere among some of the civilians out there?
Jeremy, the view behind me can only be described as one of shock and devastation, a dramatic UN wake-up call.
Thank you, Julie. As you can see from the smoke fulminating in the background, the UN slumber has been broken. The alarm bells have been rung by the Al-Jadar Martyr Brigade.
The panic is rife, the panic is real.
Clearly the government has a lot to answer for.
This once peaceful road that ran but a few feet below me, bridging the divide between rich and poor, has been irreparably diverted.
At 7 o'clock, the roads were functional. The peace admirably intact. It was a false dawn.
The billowing smoke is so vivid, so visceral.
By 7:30, the mayhem ensued.
The black clouds forming a blanket of chaos. The people here are confused,
Leaving the civilians perplexed, dumbfounded,
and bewildered.
and obviously bewildered. But let's not dance around with the adjectives. There are many words to describe the situation, many words that these civilians will never hear again.
Well, Jeremy, one can only imagine how the families caught in this proverbial tug of war are feeling.
Jean-Paul Sartre once mused, "When the rich wage war, it's the poor who suffer."
Projecting that in war, truth is the first casualty. Aeschylus.
Francis Meehan, who wrote, "Men who war with each other are in fact at war with themselves."
I believe it was the Greek philosopher Plato who once said, "Only the dead have seen the end of war."
Well, Julie, considering all the social aspects of this story, if I was to sum it up in one word, that word would be Dickensian.
It would be naive and short-sighted to describe this situation as Dickensian. As with all the conflicts I've covered for Channel 16 News, Iraq, Afghanistan.
With a small and sensitive crew, it's been much easier to interact with the locals here on the streets.
North and South Korea, the People's Republic and the Democratic Republic of Congo.
A lack of modesty can often be seen as a good journalist's downfall.
One can only believe that hope will spring eternally from this murky fog of conflict. From the Northern Province, this is 5-time Spirit Award winner,
A humbled Ismail Zanzibar.
Jenny Richards.
Thank you, Jenny. In other news, the new fat-gaining